Hey Taurus, I'm here to do your reading for the first week of August, and today is Chippy's birthday. Happy birthday, Chippy. Here's your cookie. He's had a lot of cookies today. So Chippy's 8 years old, and we did a live earlier, and he's also we're gonna do a birthday bash for him tomorrow. And we'll be sure to share some video footage of that too. So thank you for coming in on Chippy's channel. A lot of you Taurus did, and thank you so much for that. He enjoyed reading for all of you. So we're going to dive into your reading, and you're going to help too, Chippy. Sometimes you like to help, I know. He gets so excited about the cards. It's really crazy. I showed some, if you haven't seen the live, I showed some really cute puppy pictures of Chippy, like when I first got him, and kind of told about his story a little bit. You were really cute. He was like this big. And I thought he was going to be some kind of little mixed terrier. I didn't know what he was. I just got him on Craigslist, you know, and because I was having a sad moment, and I was like, maybe I need to adopt a little Chihuahua. So I put in a search, and he's what came up, and here he is. He's been the best thing like ever, right? Yeah. So anyway, you might be interested in that. So let's see what's coming up, Taurus. I always like chatting with you all a little bit. It's fun. All right, you do too, don't you? You love Taurus. Wow, Taurus, you're going to have something to celebrate. Yeah, look at this. Chippy. I know, right? They're going to celebrate your birthday, right? Maybe they know somebody with a birthday too. Okay, thank you, Chippy. So look at this, Taurus, something to celebrate. Wow, what is that about? Could be celebrating buying a new house. You know, sometimes Four of Wands is about buying a house. Sometimes it's about going to a wedding. Or having a wedding, getting married. Some of you, let's see, celebrating. Oh, and look at this. You've got the Seven of Swords right next to it. Like you're going to keep this a secret. I get the sense. Look at her protecting herself with that umbrella and the cloudy stuff, you know. Seven of Swords is kind of a quiet, sneaky energy. And in this case, I feel like you're keeping something you're really excited and want to celebrate to yourself right now. And that's not a bad thing. You know, it's a good thing, because if, you know, if you're planning something new, you don't want some naysayer to come in and bash your energy. So that's not a bad thing. You know, I applaud you on that. Oh, Taurus, here we go. This is so good. Here's your Nine of Pentacles. This is the wish fulfillment card. So along with the celebration, you're getting your wish. You are totally getting your wish, but I feel like you're going to keep this secret from people, for at least for a while. I don't see you going out there and announcing this to the world. And in fact, getting your wish might cause a little challenge for some reason. Okay, we'll look more into this. Let's see. You know, and with this Nine of Cups can often mean marrying the person you want to marry. I mean, it came up beside the marriage card. You're going to be going on a whole new path. So many people are right now. This has come up so much, this card, over and over, no matter what deck I use. The Fool keeps coming up, and it's people going, I'm going to be happier if I just throw caution to the wind and go do my thing. And I see you doing that, and that might be why it's a conflict to get your wish fulfillment at this time. Taurus, this just keeps on getting really better. Here's the Star. This is you having lots of hope for one thing, right next to this new path, right next to wish fulfillment, right next to celebration. This is just so good, Taurus. Seriously. So the Star. This is you. The Star is all about being protected by the universe. Okay, it's about angelic guidance and angelic protection. It can also be about you being a star. Maybe you're marrying a star, or someone who's in the limelight, a celebrity or a musician, or somebody who's you know, a YouTuber or something like that. There's something about getting your wish and the Star and starting a whole new beginning. Now, this could be you, this could be your person, this can be other people seeing you as radiating light, a really huge, important card. This is the stars lining up for you as well. They often line up for Taurus, which is really, really nice. Huh? All right, let's look at your energy at this time, Taurus. What's going on with your energy? Wow, Empress energy. I'm getting that you're very much feeling in control, in charge at this time, Taurus, okay? And I feel like you're doing things that really light you up. This is, you know, the Empress making honey. She's got her beehive there. And the bees are not only protecting her, but they're creating honey, which kind of equates to passion, things that are sweet, you know, like creating a sweet life, which for sure with this Nine of Cups here. The Empress brings to fruition things like babies or empires. Okay, like she brings things to life. She makes things happen. She's the mover and the shaker. This can also, you know, be an emperor. Take it as it resonates for you. I just read these cards as they come up. That's one of the best cards in the deck. I mean, she's all the queens, all 4 queens rolled into one. Okay, from every energy source. You know, the swords, the cups, the wands, everything. The pentacles, which represent money. So, yeah, all of that. And who do we have here? Where did I put my glasses? Let's just make sure. We've got the King of Swords. Okay, next to the Empress. So, Taurus, this could be a couple, or this could be somebody you're working with. Now, King of Swords is somebody who's not very emotional, very logical. You know, his strength is logic and intelligence and that sort of thing. And I see him right next to the Empress. Now, you could be lining up with somebody who's very opposite of you, okay? Like we see black and white here, okay? And that's what I pick up, something really opposite. Like, you could be going in opposite directions from this person, or you could be soulmates, but very opposite personalities, which the Empress and the King of Swords might be. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little more on that. And this could be why you're keeping it quiet at this time. Maybe you're afraid people will judge this, or people will say, oh, that'll never work. You're too different. You came from 2 different areas of the world, or 2 different cultures, or you're, you know, he likes dogs and you like cats. You know, there could be any kind of thing going on there, but I do see opposites there, and yet you're drawn together and you're making things happen. So whatever this couple is with the King of Swords and the Empress, here's the Magician, and this is new abilities and gifts coming around. Like, both of you are so opposite, but you bring so much to the table. Where does this go with those 2 people? And it could be this could just be 2 facets of you, Taurus, 2 different sides of your personality, okay, depending on what world you're in. Maybe the Empress is you at home with your children, and the King of Swords is you at work. You know, it can be that too. Whatever it is, the Magician comes in, and this is like really special gifts and talents and ways of doing things, using all the tools in your toolbox, you know, to manifest what you want. Here's a celebration card again. Again, this can be a wedding. Sometimes 3 of Cups is a wedding. It's definitely a celebration, and we started out with celebration, and now we're seeing celebration around these 2, around this couple. For some of you, Taurus, you're getting married. Okay, I mean, I see it. Obviously, that's not everybody's story here, but for some of you, it's really strong. So where does this go for you, Taurus? Big, major life change. And here we have a card with an angel on it. This is Judgment. You can see him, he's thinking about the rest of his life. He's got 2 feet in the grave, okay, which is not a bad thing, believe it or not, okay? Obviously looks kind of ominous. But this is about trusting divine guidance. This is about looking at the rest of your life, okay, and wondering where it's going to go. Like charting the rest of your life and making sure it works, and trusting a higher power to guide you as well, okay? But major life change. And let's see what this is about. some kind of big transition. And this big transition has to do with the Knight of Pentacles. Here's your Knight of Pentacles, slow, steady progress, and also someone who is a bee healer. In some of my other decks, he's a bee healer. The Empress has bees. Okay, so there's something here where this Knight of Pentacles is very helpful and healing to you, the Empress, Taurus, as you go along on this major life change. I love the Knight of Pentacles card. You know, some people just say, oh, this is so slow moving, and it can be. But I love the Knight of Pentacles because, one, he's an animal lover. And he's very steady Eddie. And I feel like your course going forward, Taurus, especially with this major transition, you might slow down a little bit. And that might be a good thing. And I feel like you're going to stay the course. You're going to focus one foot in front of the next. You know, there's no rushing. This is taking your time and smelling the roses as you go along. That's what I get from this, okay? Like you might be going into a slower phase of life, which suits you just fine. You're happy not to be rushing through. And your heart is so open. Look at this Ace of Cups. Yeah, some kind of new beginning in love. It's not just a major life change, but it's a new beginning in love. Let's get any final words for you, Taurus. Anything else you need to know? This one wanted to pop out. Anything else you need to know here? We've got the King of Cups. There's some, you know, he immediately looks like a father to me. I think you might be connecting with your father, or this person you're connecting with is a father. There's some kind of strong father energy there. Healer. Again, I keep picking up healing. There's a lot of healing that's going on here. King of Cups is a healer. You know, he can be an alternative doctor, or a doctor, or he can be just a good friend who just always knows how to say the right things, you know, that sort of thing. Whatever it is, you're getting out of a state of limbo and your heart is opening. Look at this heart on the card. It's got a keyhole in it. It's like somebody's coming in to put the key in your heart and unlock it, Taurus. It's funny, you know, a lot of people are like dating, no, relationships, no, you know, that kind of thing right now, understandably so. But I am seeing a lot of people connecting with their soulmates, and not just Taurus, but across the board. I'm seeing this for a lot of the signs. People have worked through, people have healed their old wounds and things that caused a lot of relationship problems, healed a lot of karma and all that stuff. And now they're lining up with their true divine counterpart, which is a whole different thing. So here you go. Here is the moon. And I feel like this is in a month's time, you're going to see this play out. I feel like this is a timing card for you, Taurus. It can represent Pisces. And so can this guy. So can King of Cups. He can represent one of the water signs. And I always think of the water signs with this Ace of Cups too. I mean, it's not always that meaning, but here it is. So, wow, Taurus. What a nice reading for you. Interesting, huh? Let me know in the comments what you think of this. You know, again, it's not going to be everybody's reading. And that would be impossible for me to make every card, every reading fit everybody, every single Taurus. You know that. But I do try. But anyway, let me know. I'm curious how that sits with you, and it feels very divinely guided. You know, I go a lot on feel. You know, I'm an empath and a psychic medium, and I do read the cards, of course, but I also feel as I'm going along, and I'm just totally feeling something really wonderful is coming in for you, Taurus. I feel it. Anyway, check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed. Okay. People are emailing me saying, I did check it and you were right. I was unsubscribed. So, and I'm seeing it. I see the little clicker on my analytics. It'll go up 2 and it goes down 3. It goes up 2, it goes down 1. It goes up 10, it comes down 9. I mean, I'm going through this all day, every day, so please check your subscriptions. Okay, that's all I've got for you now, Taurus, and have a good one.